You, baby, I love the way every day. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Do I literally not have it muted? Message retracted. Oh, hot chocolate time. Who is Joshua Ortiz? Hey, kitty cat, what's going on? Yeah, we're just going to be going over like 30 minutes of business things and why quickly. You know what I mean? I haven't really slept at all. Zero. My little one literally, my little one, we found out had COVID yesterday and was up all the last night and the night before. And my fiance has COVID as well. So, yeah, no sleep. Up watching them. What up, Morphonia? So, yeah, this is basically, I'm just going over stuff with. Yeah, she got it from daycare, kitty cat. We think she got it from daycare because we haven't been anywhere, like at all. So it's a little crazy. Yeah, you guys are all coming in. Yeah, so basically, I'm just going to do 30 minutes of basically the stream team, so they know. I mean, whoever else is in here can obviously listen to whatever it is. But so the one topic I wanted to go over today for especially the streamers is it's almost essential for streamers to have a registered business. If you don't have a registered business, you're literally losing out on an astronomical amount of income back, right? So whether you're in the States and pen at the ready, yeah. So whether you're in the States, Canada, UK, basically most of our tax laws are the same thing, right? So you're going to be able to just say for this space, right, Kitty? So the space that I'm in right now is, say 30 feet by 12 feet wide. So the space that you can prove in case you get audited, the space that you could prove that you stream in, you write off. So, because I can prove that literally I will be doing an IRL back here when I get the fireplace in, that we've done workout streams that are in the back behind me, that my whole setup goes back about 12 feet. I can write off this whole room. You also need to keep all your bills that you get because you can write off 30 to 40%, at least here in Canada, and I know in the States, you can write off about 30% of your bills, like your household bills. So you have to realize that not only can you write off the space in your house, you can write off your household bills. So I keep every single bill for the whole year. And so when you put all of those together, you know that it's astronomical, right? So when you put all those together and you get 30 or 40% back, that's a big chunk, right? Um, make sure that any and all Twitch donations, if you're on any Xbox cards, I hope I'm not going too fast. So Twitch donations, subs, Xbox cards, PlayStation cards, uh, anything that you would download or use for your stream or giveaway, any games that you buy, keep a receipt from your emails, right? Because just about anything should go to your emails. So anything at all to do with streaming in any way. any projects that you buy, say like you have people at Fiverr that you use, you need to keep those. If you do like TikTok promos, you keep all of those, right? Anything at all to do with streaming, you want to keep, because you can literally write all of that off come tax time. All of that. So here you get between 90 and 100% back, right? So anything at all that you donate on Twitch, you would get most of that back, if not all of it back. I'd have to look up the exact tax laws in the UK. But so here in Canada and the States, you would get that back. You know what I'm saying? So it is the absolute importance for streamers to 100% have their stream as a registered business. You're literally missing out on a massive part of your income, right? Massive. So many streamers literally, or people will donate over and over and over again, and they don't realize that you can get that back, right? So that's the whole point. So streaming, like 90% of streamers just don't realize it's a business. It's not just get on, hit the streaming button. I mean, most of them might get on, hit the streaming button, go, it's fun, or they're like, oh, I'm going to build and build and build. But the thing is once you build high enough that you're making, a half decent income, even if you're making 100, 200, 300, 500 a month, right? That's more than enough that you should be claiming. So if you're making that, that's $2,500 to $10,000 a year that you're going to have to. So Kitty, if you're making, let's just do a round number of $5,000 a year from streaming. You have to claim that on your personal tax income, right? So whatever you're making working, you have to add that 5,000 on to your personal income from Twitch. So you have to claim it. Twitch doesn't pay tax, right? So anybody that gets your payouts, you don't pay tax on your Twitch, right? So you just keep getting the money and getting the money and getting the money. But when you go to claim it, there's no taxes off of it. So if you're working at your regular job and you've paid your taxes for your regular job, well, as soon as you add on $5,000 onto it, now you owe them, right? You're not getting money back tax time. You owe them because now you're taxable. If you had a business, so when you register your business and you have your business bank accounts, you want to keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to keep money from the stream that you're making into what we would call like a tax. Yeah. So Kitty, even if you work from home, if it's just a regular job and not a business job, you can't write that off. But because you stream, and if you make it a business, then you can write all of that off, right? So this is where streamers are losing an astronomical amount of money when it comes to everything, right? So this is very easy. You can literally, Dom, we're just going over, this is stuff for like the stream team, right? So the thing is streamers literally will donate, and they don't realize that they can get most of that back, right? When you go to do your taxes. So like I said, I've got everything printed off from January to September. So I got to do September, October, November, December. But I bet you I've got 200 print offs. So literally, you need to go through the last year, right? Even if you don't do it for last year, you should start it this year for next year. You should keep every household bill. You should know the space in which you stream in, the size of it. You need to keep every... Yeah, Dom, I'll be streaming tonight. Don't worry about it. I'll be streaming tonight. I mean, this is just in general for anybody, right? So, like I said, you want to keep your household bills. You want to know where the area that you're streaming in size-wise. You want to make sure that you keep any bill associated with streaming, your computer, donating, to Fiverr work to like absolutely everything you can write off. You can literally write off come tax time. This is where so many streamers lose out on so much money because they've just got a stream and they're either not, you know what I mean, claiming Twitch, or they're assuming that Twitch, you know, like this catches up to people because there's so many younger streamers that don't realize. They just go, yeah, I'm making money. I'm affiliated. Yeah, thumbs up. What happens when the government catches up to you? The first year, you didn't pay your taxes on Twitch and you didn't claim it. Second year, you don't pay taxes on Twitch. You didn't claim it. The third year, you're going to get audited, right? Who is no worries that I know? Sorry, I made it. I'm late. It's all good. Dr. BB. Yeah, so we were just talking about him. We were talking about it's important that streamers, especially that are making, say, between $2,000 and $10,000 a year, it's very important that you have your stream or a business registered. It's a must. It's an absolute must. So, Dr. Beefy, I mean, you're in Ontario with me. So, I was just going over with Kitty. The space in which you stream in, you write off. You keep every single household bill that you have. That's hydro, water, heat, propane, you know, Enbridge, anything at all. Every bill that you pay, you keep every month. You keep because you can write off 30 to 40% of that, of your bills, just because of the space in which you have your business in. You guys can even write off to your gas receipts. Kitty, if you went out for dinner with somebody that you could prove might have been a client to say, even buy t-shirts or had something to do with your stream or your business, you write it off. You guys have to realize there's so much to write off. It's not even funny, right? So it's like Dr. Beefy, anytime that you donate on Twitch, whether it's bits or subs, you keep every single receipt. It's a write-off because it's a business write-off. Yes. So any Twitch, any Xbox, PlayStation cards, anything that you give away is a write-off. Anything that you have a receipt for is a write-off. So you have to remember that. So anything to do with your PC, anything to do with your setup, anything to do within the space that you're in, all your bills that you have at home, if that's where you're streaming, and anything that you would have to do with streaming. So, like I said, anything that you buy for the stream, the space in which you stream in. I purchased my PC last year, so I'm going to claim it. Yes. Yeah, so Kitty, definitely. Kitty, do you have the ability to go back in your email? Like, can you go, like, do you get emails for every time that you donate on Twitch, or you use, say, Xbox cards, or do you have all of those in your email? Like, you guys should make sure that those receipts come back to an email and you're saving those or printing those. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you still have time. When do you claim taxes over there, Kitty? Do you guys usually do February or March when you claim your taxes? Because over here, do you have the ability to print them off? Because if I know it's going to be an absolute ton to do, but just think of the money you're going to get back, Kitty, after you have it by April. So you have literally the next, January, February, March to go back last year. And I know it's going to be a pain, but it's going to be worth it to take all of those receipts and print them off. You could have 200, 300, 500 receipts. But just think, when you start your business, you can literally write all of that off. Yeah, Morphonia, I'll be on tonight for sure. We're doing our huge events every night. So, like, even Dr. Beefy, if you print off all your receipts, dude, literally, I just have like a bag, like a folder, you know what I mean, that I keep all my stuff in. And literally, I just print it off and just keep the receipts. You know what I'm saying? As it costs double of what I earned in the last year. So Just think, Kitty, if even if the PC is double what you earned last year, think of all the times that you donated or all the things that you bought. So say you made 2,000 last year and you're claiming a loss of say 5, 6, 7,000. Think of the taxes that you're going to get back. You see what I'm saying? You only made 2,000, but you took a loss for 5 or 6. So now that we're talking about that, you know what I mean? Okay, more phone. So taking a loss is not bad, guys. Okay. So the first 2 years, I purposely took a loss. And so you guys have to understand that when you take a loss, you get more of that back. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So if you claim that you made $5,000 streaming on Twitch and you're claiming $6,000 in expenses, you see what I'm saying? By when you show that you take a loss with your business, the tax exemptions are crazy. You literally, you get all of that money back. So like this year, I'll show that I take a loss. From what I made last year to what I'm going to claim this year isn't even close. You know what I mean? Say I made 5,000 last year. I haven't actually looked what I made. Say I just made 5,000 last year streaming. This year I would show that I'm taking like an $8,000 or $10,000. That's how much has gone out on the stream. So when you're claiming business-wise that you paid out $10,000 and you've only actually made 5, the taxes back are absolutely insane. Yes, every time. So most of these big streamers, I don't know if you guys realize, most big companies or most big streamers, you will see them go in and do a charity stream, or they'll come in and all of a sudden donate $100,000 to some cause or whatever else, right? Because anything that is written off under a business or a charity or etc., it literally takes away from your income. So you have to realize that, right? So say you made $1 million and you've got to pay taxes on $1 million. If you put 500,000 of that into a charity, they consider that, you know what I mean? That's not income anymore. So all you have to do is pay taxes on 500,000. This is why you see big businesses constantly donating to charities and stuff like that, right? Because they're able to write it all off. And there's tax exemptions under every country's laws that allow you to donate up to so much as tax exemptions, right? That's why you would donate to charity. But as a streamer, as long as you just show that you take a loss, right? Even if you made 5,000 and you're claiming that you spent 5,100, you're still taking a loss, right? So you're literally taking that 5,100 and you're putting it over the 5,000. So, I mean, you should have only had to pay taxes, say 15% here on 5,000, right? So $750. So instead of paying $750 on that $5,000 for taxes, literally that 5,100 that you took for a loss, they basically say is your taxes that you paid on that 5,000. So that's what I'm trying to say. You will literally make, say, 80 to 90% of your money back because you're claiming it on a business. So a lot of countries have different small business laws and loopholes and stuff like that. But for the most part, we're pretty similar between Canada and the States and the UK, right? So my first big thing to this streaming group, if you have an established community and you're making, anywhere between say $2,000 and $10,000 a year, it's essential for you to have a business. All you have to do is go in here. It's called a sole proprietorship, which means, you're the sole owner of your company, right? There could say self-employed, whatever the term is, right, Kitty? But it is extremely important for you guys and gals, if you're going to keep streaming and keep making the money and growing and et cetera, it is absolutely important that you go and you make your own company. It doesn't matter what the name is, just make it and go with it. So here in Canada, if you make a company, you do not have to pay taxes. Like anything under 30,000 here, they basically make it tax exempt for companies, right? So anything under 30,000, you also don't pay out like workers' comps and. So there's different taxes. The more you make, the more you're going to have to pay when it comes to companies. But anything under 30,000 here, I don't have to worry about any extra taxes or paying anything extra because I'm my only boss, my only employee, et cetera, right? So once you guys are making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year, then you'll have to worry about the extras when it comes to business. But until then, you want to have the business, you want to be the sole proprietor or the only owner. Okay, so the only time that you guys would incorporate a company. So let me give you a quick one. So I actually own the company, GIVER90. It's an actual registered company. I own the name for 5 years. I've done all the paperwork. I own my own company, GIVER90. So the only time that you would incorporate a company is if you have different businesses under the same umbrella. So because I own GIVER90, right now my main business would be streaming underneath that. It would be the company. Once say if I had GIVER90 clothing, I had GIVER90 marketing, I had GIVER90. If you have 4 or 5 different companies underneath the GIVER90 umbrella, then I would incorporate my company and I would copyright everything. That way, nobody could ever use the name. So you guys also have to realize, like especially in Canada, right, for Beefy, you can have the exact same name as any other company as long as they're not copyrighted or incorporated. So literally, Beefy could go and make a company called GIVER90, and there's nothing stopping him from doing that, right? He could search it up, they'll call it, but he's in a totally different city and it's a totally different business, right? So, I mean, I could have called myself Walmart and you know, unless they wanted to come with a strike at me with incorporated, you know what I mean? It could have been Walmart M, you know, as long as there's just a little sliver of difference. But basically, when you guys are starting off, you don't worry about corporations incorporating nothing whatsoever because you're just a sole proprietor or the single owner of your company. And so when you go and do your business, you're going to want to buy. Here it's an automatic 5 years, right? So when you register a business, you own that name for 5 years. So every 5 years, you have to go and repay and, you know what I mean, rebuy the company name, or else you lose it, and you don't want to lose it. You know what I mean? Because if you have anything copyrighted or the rights to anything, it allows people to sneak in and take whatever they want and then go. So you have to stay on top of your dates, keep everything in a bag. You know what I'm saying? Keep everything together, because I have one case, one folder that I keep everything together, all the bills, all the expenditures, everything. So my first year streaming, I didn't claim anything, right? And the money, okay, here's another thing. From what I've seen, you have to be registered over to get some of your expenses back. Either way, registering myself a business is the right. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Because like I said, Kitty over there, I could try and go through all the UK stuff on what you could claim. But here, like I said, you're claiming about 90 or 95%. You're going to make all that back. It's almost, it's ridiculous how much you're going to get back, right? Like it's crazy. So as long as you're a registered business, then you're good to go, right? For sure. But yeah, like Beefy, it's a must here. It's a must for you to go and register that business for 5 years, because Beefy, you'll get back between 90 and 100% of what you claim. You're going to get that back. So just think of that. It's absolutely crazy. And you guys also have to realize, if you do not have copyrighted content, but you have the original artwork for, say, it is underneath your business. So I had graphics that were actually made from a marketing firm. So obviously I kept those receipts, but they made the original graphics right? So I did not go out and get a copyright on them because it's expensive as you know what. But the copyright is kind of automatically there because it's a marketing firm that was paid to make something specific for their client. So if you get artwork done by a legitimate company, it's almost like there's a copyright put in place because all the originals were paid and done by an actual legitimate company. If you just have a friend do your artwork, there's nothing stopping anybody from taking it. You know what I'm saying? So, say you have your stuff even done on Fiverr by some guy. There is a contract between you and Fiverr and that person, and a paid service that's showing that your emotes or your overlays or something were done. So if you have the original receipts and the original messages, what happens is it automatically acts as like a copyright. Yeah, so Kitty, you just have to watch. If you make your own emotes, as long as you have the original copy that you can prove, you're good, right? For me, I pay people to do it, right? So as long as you could prove that you have the original, I'm saying this because I had somebody that literally went on, made a Twitter called GIVER90 something, right? GIVER90 News. They took my emote that was made by my marketing firm, that was designed by them, so it's automatically has a copyright on it, right? They went and over top and put GIVER90 News over top of my emote, and so I filed on Twitter because, like I said, when you have the receipt in the original to prove that you're the original owner, it's a copyright infringement. You can tell people take that down now. Like, you can't use that, right? That's another good thing. When you have your business kitty, you can put your original graphics underneath your business. So basically, what you're doing is using your business as a front to go, these emotes were made by this business. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're not leaving your emotes or your artwork out there for anyone to steal. Technically, whatever your business name was would be the owner of those graphics. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to protect yourself with that. And so a lot of people don't realize that, right? You could go and make a graphic, but people could just take it. It's not copyrighted. If you put your graphics so that it's underneath your business, or Kitty, you literally write a contract. So I've written up a GIVER90 contract. So when I buy something and I want to own the full rights to it, you've hand drawn them. Yeah, so keep that. So Kitty, keep your originals. Yeah. Keep your originals to everything. And even at the bottom of your original, you put your company name. As long as you have the originals and the company to protect it, you own everything. Right? So if anybody ever, if you guys say, there's nothing stopping from you guys getting big. Do you know what I'm saying? You and Beefy could all of a sudden just go, boom, you're at 10,000 followers and you've got 100 people watching and you're partners. There's nothing to stop people from taking your stuff, right? So if you don't have it copyrighted, you should protect it underneath your businesses, right? Like Beefy, he probably doesn't have, Beefy, you don't have a registered business, do you? Like, you're not registered at all. Are you, Beefy? If he's still there? Because if you don't have a registered business and you haven't actually bought the emotes from a company with the receipt, there's nothing stopping people from taking it. There's not. Like, at all. So that's what I said. It's incredibly important that you guys as streamers start to protect yourselves, your stuff, everything that you guys have worked so hard for. You have to protect it. All of mine, you see my YouTube headline up top, that's made from my marketing firm. So that's all protected. If somebody tried to take that, that's protected. My marketing firm, they call them cease and desist, right? They would just send Twitter or YouTube a cease and desist. Here's the proof of original. and they would take down whatever person had tried and copied your stuff, right? So, like I said, there's so many legalities that streamers don't understand. So that's the thing, is I'm protected. All of my overlays are all bought, paid for, all originals, right? All custom made. I have the receipts. Everything is through my GIVER90 business. So GIVER90 as a company owns the graphics and the rights to those graphics. Do you see what I'm saying, Kitty? It's not like, hey, Bomber owns the rights to those graphics. No, I'm the CEO. I am the sole owner of GIVER90. As the CEO and GIVER90, the company owns the rights to everything that I have. And I have, so when I bought those 2 songs, when I had those 2 songs made for my stream, like the GIVER90, not only is it my voice, but I sent a contract for that person to sign to say that I own the rights to that. And so I can send you guys a copy of the contract that I had made that is binding with the person that makes stuff for me, right? So if you want to own the rights to everything that is done or bought or that you make, all you do is make a contract up, and it's a binding contract. This is what I mean. So there's so many streamers that just put stuff together and they're like, my stream looks great and I'm making all this money and holy crap, one day they're going, you know, it could be the IRS in the States, it could be Canada. The government all of a sudden comes knocking on the door, right? Or all of a sudden graphics get stolen. They're like, that's my graphic. Well, prove it. You can't prove it, right? Or I made it, right? And how do you prove that you made it if you don't keep the original copies, right? Or it's underneath your business umbrella. So it's extremely, extremely important that you guys, as established streamers, that's why this group is different. This is a group for established streamers that are already there with their community. This group is not your normal streamer group. It's not designed so that, I know I'm going off top for 2 seconds. Most streamer groups are designed so that it's a pyramid effect, right? At the top, you have the top tier guys, and they're just going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing as the pyramid goes out. The more streamers you have underneath you, the bigger you get, right? This is not what it's designed for. This is me sharing resources with established streamers that should know this as you guys and girls move forward. It's all about all of the resources and everything that we can give to you to allow you to protect everything you work so hard for. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you've all probably been streaming for a year or 2 or 3, and you've built up everything. This streamer group is designed so that we're going to have 10, 20, 30, 50 streamers that are all established. I'm not here to change your community. I'm not here to change the way you things, you know, are done. I'm not here to paste 20 things all over your overlays. We're here to help each other and in every which way, growing aspect, business aspect, just anything that we can do to make sure that you guys are all protected, growing properly, things are healthy, different ideas to give you outside perspectives, et cetera, right? So there's ideas, Kitty. I'll send you an idea that I have for your stream. Just because you're in the UK, you can go with some older style stuff. Yeah, ask away. If you guys have questions, ask away quick. Because we're only going to do like 30 minutes, an hour to this, right? Ask away quick. Every day, yeah. Oh, to hear the ideas. Yeah, so Kitty Cat, all we do is we're not like every other streamer group, right? So I'm not asking you to put our animated over your overlays. That is just there if you guys want to. So we don't put, every other streamer group pushes that, but I feel that it takes away from your community already. So that one I left completely voluntary. The badge, just put in a panel. Yeah. Yeah, just put the GIVER90 badge and just say, if you have any questions, inquiries, like I put the description. Yeah, just put it in a panel. That's it. Yeah. Like I said, this streamer group is solely designed on established communities. You guys already have your stuff. You know what I'm saying? You already have everything that you should have. Right now, it's just about me letting you guys and girls know that there's a lot more to it. The bigger you get, the more you branch out. We're going to talk about branding. There's so many different things that we've really learned, researched, and I want these people to be able to protect themselves as they move forward, right? Like, they just don't realize, right? We're not talking streams with 100 or 200 people, right? We're talking people that have, 20 people as an average and, are growing, and they're, there's a big network to them and, right? So, yeah, sorry, maybe I should have just clarified that. I'll just say put it in a panel on their Twitch. I'll make sure I change that, Kitty. Yeah, it was just so that, so we've had, like I said, Kitty, we've already had people apply, but all they're doing is looking. They think that it's a stream group that going, I can jump on the bandwagon. That's not what this is about. This is about us helping you guys and your communities. We're not here to change it. So the one thing with streamer groups, I have a business already. I'm wondering if I can incorporate them both. What do you mean them both? So you have a business that you do something and you want to incorporate the stream underneath that business? Is that what you're saying, Beef? Because I explained, if you're going to incorporate something, so if you have a business already that you're doing something, your streaming business would go underneath of that if you choose so. That's when you start to incorporate, right? So if you have multiple businesses underneath the same name, that's when you incorporate. That's when you have the Inc. Yes. If you just have a business, you don't incorporate it because it's just a sole proprietorship. If you have 3, 4, 5 businesses underneath one name, it's incorporated. That means that it's an umbrella corporation is up here and everything else is incorporated underneath that umbrella corporation. No, I don't know him, Kitty. Yeah. So I want to make this crystal clear for you guys. Regular streamer groups, what worked for the people that started these streamer groups doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody underneath that streamer group. Do you know what I'm saying? Basically, all they're doing is doing the umbrella effect. They're getting as many people underneath them as they can to make their partnership and them look. It's like me selling ice to Eskimos, right? That's what they're doing. They're keeping themselves on top and they keep pushing that pyramid. The more streamers they have underneath them, the bigger they're going to be. They look successful and they're going to show you, look how successful you can be. How many people out of that pyramid of 500 streamers are going to be successful underneath? 5%? 1%? There's 13 million streamers on Twitch. How many are successful? 0.1%. 0.1%. My stream is 1.5% in Twitch. Did you know that? I literally looked it up the other day. I'm like 1.58 out of top streamers, and I'm not even a big stream. But because we average between 20 and 50, that puts you in the next bracket on Twitch. Yeah. So, Beef, what is your other company, if you don't mind me asking? You have another company that is not streaming, right? That you do? What's your other company? Yeah, Kitty Cat. And these, like you said, Kitty, if you see most of the stream teams, their stuff is posted everywhere. They expect you to have their animations on your overlays. They expect to have you in their profile. They expect to have you linked out to all their websites. And Kitty, that's the problem. And that's not what we're doing. This stream team is designed so that everybody will have their own brand. I'm just giving you We're just saying it's the GIVER90 crew because I just happen to be the one that's running it all, right? So it's not even like it's really, you know, of course we're going to help each other out and we're going to support and we'll raid and bits and subs. Like we'll have that incorporated. But I'm here to take your community that you already have and your brand and make it better and educate. I'm not here to force my brand over yours. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not what this is for. This is, I have my brand, I have my company. You guys have your brands in your company. And down the road, we'll talk about branding more for you guys, right? Because today I just wanted to spend an hour and business wise tell you, yeah, I'll do it for sure. I didn't expect it. So there you go. So again, Beefy, this is about you guys protecting yourself because Beefy, you could be partner in like a year. Let's just use that quickly for 2 seconds. Beefy, what if you all of a sudden have 5,000 followers, you're averaging 60 or 70 people per stream, and all of a sudden you're a partner? Well, you guys have to realize when you become a partner with Twitch, that's contract. You're signing a contract. So even with affiliate, you guys are signing a contract. You guys should know about the affiliate program, but that's another day because they own some of your things. I want you guys to realize that. They own your stream for 24 hours. But say you signed in for a partner, you're on a whole new level, a whole new tax bracket, companies. Twitch expects things out of you. So if all of a sudden after a year, your partner, and all of a sudden now you're going to be scrambling to even remotely come close to what they want from you. Well, what we're going to do is give you guys the foundation of what you should have before you get to that partnership. So like I said, this stream group is not changing you. It's not overlapping. I'm not pushing my brand on you. I want to take your brand and make it something cool for you, right? This is all about like honest info, stuff you guys need to really grow and get better at what you do, right? So like Beefy, you realize like, so I'm a giveaway stream, right? What we're going to do with you guys and girls is find your strong suits that you guys do. What up, Maria? We're going to take your strong suits with your stream, go outside the box a little bit, and build those for you. Do you see what I'm saying? So the only reason we have the GIVER90 stream crew is just because I'm, you know what I mean? I just happen to be running this. It could have been Beefy. It could have been anybody, right? But like I said, this isn't one of those pyramid stream crews. It's not about pushing our brand. It's not about any of that crap that you see with a regular stream team. Like we talked about the last 45 minutes, this is all about taking your brand and your name and just kind of, you know what I mean? Really grow it. Get that flower blossoming, right? Yeah. So Kitty Cat, like I said, today business-wise, is there anything business-wise that you guys have questions about that we just kind of went over for 45 minutes? So you guys understand the importance to having a registered business, no matter what country you're in. Because Kitty, you also have to realize, and especially Beefy, okay, so both of you need to realize, Maria's in the States. Both of you have to realize when you're claiming the money from Twitch, it's totally different because you have to watch. The money is coming from the States into Canada or from the States into the UK. If you do not claim, so the money in the States, when we're getting paid from Twitch, does not go to like the States IRS and then comes to us, right? It's not like we pay the taxes in the States. The money just comes to us across the border. If you guys don't have a business or you guys don't claim the money that you're getting paid from out of country, man, they will crap on you. The government will absolutely crap on you, and they're going to tear your life apart and go, where's all this money coming from outside the country? It's a big thing that you guys have to realize. Yeah. When you claim that money, okay, so you should know that Beefy, this is important for you because this will be the first time that you claim, right? Okay, Beefy, do you have money that comes from other countries in your other business now already? Because when you go to get an accountant to do your taxes, yeah, so Beefy, when the money comes from out of country, you actually have to have an accountant that is familiar with profits from out of country. You have to file your taxes a little differently. So I have a specific person where I live. Like if you phone a tax, you can't just go to like some yo-ho tax person and go, here, do my taxes, right? Because most accountants aren't qualified to do out of country taxes. They're only used to the money in the system for Canada or the UK or the States, right? You have to find a specific person. I work for a bank, so I know how important is taxes. Yeah. The thing is, Kitty, when there's funds coming from the States to the UK, when you go to claim taxes, you need to find an accountant that can do out of country taxes. It's just, there's a little, it's a little more specialized accountant. So you guys know, you can't just have your average accountant. They'll screw it up. Trust me, they'll screw it up. So wherever you get your taxes done, make sure that you guys ask, I have funds from out of country. I'm being paid from out of country. I need to make sure that there's an accountant for that. So like my first year of streaming, I had no idea about any of this stuff. Nothing. When I was on Mixer, I had no idea. When I came to Twitch and completely rebranded, the first 6 months, that's all I did, right? Yeah, so Kitty, whoever is helping you with your taxes, they have to be aware the taxes have to be done a little differently because it's US funds going into UK accounts. And it's just like Beefy. There's US funds going into his Canadian business account, right? And that has to be, there has to be a paper trail and accounted for. Because any money that crosses borders, if you don't claim, you're in big trouble, right? So it's a little more specialized, just so you guys know when you're claiming taxes, right? I just don't want you to get bitten. You know, somebody comes back on you and all of a sudden you get audited. I don't know if you guys have ever been audited before from the government. I have 3 times, but that was when I was younger. When you get audited, they absolutely look into everything, right? Okay, that's cool then. So they know UK. All right, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so that's perfect, right? And like I said, the bigger that you get, the more money that you're making. You need to really make sure that, like I said, you have a business, you protect everything that's underneath it, all your emotes, all your bills, absolutely everything that's claimed, the space that you stream in, anything you buy for the stream, anything that you guys donate, Twitch bits, subs, anything you buy from Fiverr, TikTok promotions, anything you could think of. I will put a list in the Discord for you guys and girls of 20 different things that I claim and that you can literally, you know what I mean? You can literally look at that and go, oh my God, right? And like I said, keep your household bills. You can claim literally like 40% of your household bills. Just saying, I know here they're expensive, right? They probably are for Beefy. I don't know about the UK, but if you can claim 30 or 40% of all that money back, there's so many streams, like I said, it's paying out so much money and you can get all of that back. Put all of that back into your pocket or the stream or buying more or, right? And like I said, the first 2 years, I showed a loss. If you show a loss that you're paying out more than you're bringing it in, again, if you only have to pay $750 on 5,000, but I'm showing that I paid out $5,100 and not just taxes on that, it's, you know what I mean? Yeah. Again, 100%. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys, this streaming group is not just an ordinary streaming group. This is not you falling underneath, you know, the GIVER90 crew and pasting it everywhere, right? This is just like, it just happened to be that, you know, I designed this group to make sure that other streamers. So we'll be working on branding and stuff like that for your channels too, right? So that's a whole nother stream, but Um, all we want to do is give you guys and girls the resources and the knowledge to ensure that your stream is the most successful that it can be. Like, there's people like Maria, there's no reason why you shouldn't be partnered right now. There is no reason with Maria's networking and streaming for 3 years off and on. There's no reason why you shouldn't be partnered. If we can literally bring different things to that channel that will up it, 5 notches to ensure that your average isn't 20 or 30, right? And those raids need to stay there. That your average should literally be between 50 and 75. And there's things that you can incorporate or ideas that we can give you or just anything to, really make sure that that stream is where it should be, right? If you guys are averaging 10, we want you averaging 20. You know what I'm saying? If you're averaging 20, you should be pushing for the next 30 goal. So as you guys can see, so I went through the same thing. I hit a lull at like 7 or 8, and I had to do something to, in order to obtain my goal as an average of 15. So I did. And once we averaged 15, I had to do something to obtain the average of 20 or 25, right? And so I did. I even had to release an admin to do so to change the attitude of what was going on with GIVER90. Once I did that and made 1 or 2 other changes to our content, bam, right? So sometimes you have to make moves that necessarily you don't want to, but 1 or 2 people can hinder what is going on, right? Yes, Kitty. And that's what we're going to work on. So as you guys can see, like, especially the last 3 months with GIVER90, we've gone from 10 to an average of 25 to 50, right? You can literally see the incline the last 3 months that you guys have been in the stream. Lately, we've been hitting highs of between 50 and 60. Last night's average was 32, and we hit a high of 55. That was our average last night, right? But this is what I do. So what works for me, and this is, again, where the streamer group is, what works for me is not what's going to work for you guys. What works for you guys doesn't work for me. So what we do, what we all need to do is take our strong suits that you guys have in each channel, each community, and we build on your strong suits, make them even stronger. So you take your numbers at 10 or 15 and you're averaging that 20 bomb that you need to, right? It's important that we work on those things. Kitty, so my idea quickly was like, it looks like old school London when you're sitting there and you're smoking your cigarette with that. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called. The clip, right? Why don't you start thinking of old school, UK stories, right? Like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, or, you know what I mean? Like Sherlock Holmes, just even having a different hat on or incorporating things like that. You know what I'm saying? You can really use the UK history if you're going to do like your IRL streams to really engage people more, right? There's so many things that you can do IRL wise, right? And exactly, Beefy and Maria, I'm really going to pay attention to your channels, and I'll throw ideas by you on what I think could make them stronger, or maybe ideas outside of the box that maybe you guys didn't think of. Because like you said the other day, Beefy, everything I do is outside of the box, right? Everything I do. Our GIVER90s lasted November, December. We knew what we were doing, right? January, February, we knew what we were doing, right? So again, I'll go over that with you guys, but it's good for you guys to have your content already ahead of time. Do you know what I'm saying? So we made our GIVER90 Christmas giveaway, and you guys know that our GIVER90 Christmas giveaway is massive and crazy how we do it. There was so many streamers, they can try and copy you or just throw out a couple of V-Buck giveaways, but that's not the experience, right? What we give is the experience and the entertainment. And that's what you guys and girls need to bring to your channel that maybe you don't have that we do, right? We bring an experience that is only catered to me and my personality. This is me. I'm large, GIVER90, I'm loud. We need to take your strong suits, you know what I mean? Because giveaways are just what I do, and that's me. But we need to find your strong suits and your community, what you guys do, and let's take that to the next level, right? You can't copy what I'm doing because it just, you're not me, right? And I can't copy what you're doing because I'm not you. So again, this is the whole point of this streamer group, is for outside perspectives to come in and go, what if you did this? And when we give you the idea, you don't have to do that idea. Maybe take that idea and put your twist on it. Put your twist. You know what I'm saying? Because we come up with an idea and then we put my personality and my twist on it. And that's how you get the GIVER90 experience, right? We're going to help you guys with ideas, and then you guys need to put your community twist on it, on what you think your community would react to, right? So like I said, this is all about the next, few months, really concentrating on really cool things that you guys can come up with your streams, and we can take them up here, right? There's no reason why people that are in this streamer group shouldn't start going like this, right? And that is what we're here to do. We are definitely not your normal streaming crew, right? This is, it's all about, being, and I mean, we're going to do what you regularly would do, right? We're going to be in each other's chats. We're going to be helping each other out. We're going to be viewing and chatting, because interaction with each other's group is absolutely a must, right? Maria's group interacts with us and we interact with her fully, right? And that's what you're going to have, communities intertwining, but you're also going to grow a network too, right? And like, do you expect anything from us? No. The only thing that we've ever asked is just to put the GIVER90 emblem in your profile, just in your regular panel, just to guide them over here. So if you have a community that you think would be good to involve into this, they would just know where to find us, right? I don't expect anything out of you. If you're in, put it this way, Beefy, if you are in this particular streamer group, we just expect you to put into it what you want out of it. Is that fair? That should be fair, right? If the other communities are going to put as much into you, you just put that into them. I don't personally expect anything out of you guys. I just know that I have a lot of information and I want to share it with people that I know have potential to be so much more than what they are. You know what I mean? That's what this particular group is for. So no, I don't personally expect anything from you guys. If you're here, it's because you want to be, and you want to learn, and you want to share, and you want to grow together. And we should definitely be able to do that, right? But no, I don't expect you to be rating just GIVER90 streamers every night. I don't expect you to be there 10 hours a day. No, I don't have any of those rules. We're all adults here, right? We're all adults here. I don't have to tell you guys and girls what to do. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like I said, all of this is we have a lot of info and a lot of research, and a lot of things that we can just help these communities out, and you guys can take it on your end and do something with it, right? That is the whole point to this group. I don't expect anything from you. Like I said, I guess the only expectation at the end of the day is absolutely the only thing you have to do is just, whatever people put into you, you just put into that, just supporting people. You don't have to be in the streamer group, dude. No, I just invited you here today to let you know that the streamer group is not, there's no expectations, right? There's no expectations of you guys on what we expect. You are all your own crew. You know what I mean? No expectations. Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I'm just being honest and upfront with you guys and girls. This is truly just a streamer group that's together, that we're going to support each other. We're going to be in each other's streams, interacting, helping each other out behind the scenes as much as we can, right? Because like I said, there's so much that we can, that's going to come out over the next few months that I've learned that I could just share with you guys and girls and help you go to the next level, right? So that's it. Tampa's winning right now. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah. So literally, Beefy, it's up to you. It's totally up to you. If you would like to jump aboard on this streamer group, there's so much that we could offer and help you grow, or you could just do your own thing, right? There's nothing. Nope, I don't expect anything from you. People are here because they want to be here. You know what I mean? If people are in this streamer group, they're here because they want to be here. They want to grow. They want to be part of something bigger. Obviously, our group's going to have 20, 30, 40 streamers in it, and we're all going to be helping each other out. But to drop 400 streamers underneath us, that's, yeah, and that's the only thing to it, right? The whole point is you guys not losing your brand, not losing your channel, right? I want you guys and your communities growing, right? I want you guys to grow your communities. We can just help with it. That's it, right? Oh, yeah, sure. Kitty, I can definitely send you a message on what we were thinking. Like I said, Dr. Beef, it's up to you. You let us know if you would like to be a part of this stream group, and we'd be more than willing to help you out. Oh, it's a lawn care company? Yeah, so definitely put your stream. You can put your stream underneath your lawn care name if you choose to, because remember, your company name has nothing to do with your stream. You know what I'm saying? Your stream name doesn't have to be the company. I could be literally, G90 Bomb or GIVER90, and my company could be called Bean Boozled. You know what I mean? Christy, only an hour and 2 minutes late. That's good. She's right on time. Okay, so what did you think of the first hour? Was there a lot there, business-wise and importance-wise, why you should have a business for your stream, right? And we were just going over things quickly because we could spend all day, all night going over this stuff. But, once a week, I'll go over a different topic with you guys, and then you can make it yours or just go, holy crap, right? Hopefully it kicks on a couple of light bulbs, Hello, Christy. So yeah, we'll leave that one up to you, Beef. Like I said, we have Facebook, Gaming Dad, Christy, Maria, and Kitty Cat. So it is totally up to you if you want to jump aboard. But like I said, we're not here for that pyramid crap. You know what I mean? That's okay, Christy. That's okay. I can we can go over things later. You know what I mean? There's so many topics that we have to go over with you guys and girls that would kick the light on, right? Yeah, we want to kick the light on, and like I said, if we can help you in any way with different topics, then we're going to do that. You know what I mean? When it comes to equipment and buying stuff, it's very easy for you guys to literally look up what you want to do. You know what I mean? This won't stay live on my page, Christy, unless I want it to. You know what I mean? I have them set to where they're, I think, because we're only doing like an IRL. So when you do like an IRL through YouTube, I don't think we keep our VODs. I mean, I could keep the VOD, but I don't stream to YouTube IRL through Streamlabs. So yeah. So 100%. I just wanted to be crystal clear too today that this streamer group is not your regular pyramid scheme for me to go, hey, I'm up here. This streamer group is purely designed to take amazing communities already and give them that boop, because there's no reason why you guys and girls can't go from 10 or 15 or 25 average and double that. There's no reason why we can't give you the info for you guys to go out there and grow bigger. There should be, you know, that's what it's all about. Is this going to be a weekly thing? I can make it a weekly thing, Kitty. Yeah. I can make it so, you know, every Sunday for half an hour, 45 minutes, we go over a different topic so that you guys and girls can take it from there, right? Or learn something or ask questions or anything. You know what I mean? Like I said, when it comes to tech and just the equipment that you're buying, it's fairly easily to literally Google the best products out there. And most streamers use the same things, right? So there's so much more to streaming than just having a couple of monitors and some techie gadgets, right? So that's what we bring to the table that a lot of other people wouldn't realize that's there, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, exactly, Beefy. Just because you own a lawn care business, you can literally incorporate that and put your streaming underneath it. It's that easy. You know what I mean? It's that easy. Yeah, you can use that company name and away you go. You're good to go. Yeah. But like I said, for Maria, do you have a business? Christy and Maria, since I asked the other ones, do you guys have a registered business for your streams? Like Maria, for the money that you're making too, this would be a massive benefit for you. Like at Maria, you're like what, 21 or 22? You definitely should have a registered business for your stream, because there's no reason why you shouldn't be partner either. So Maria, it's extremely important. The benefits, Maria, of having a business for your stream, especially if you get partnered, you have to have a business. All of you should literally just go register a business, a sole proprietor. There's nothing to it. You guys have to realize that. There's nothing to it. All you're doing by having a business is claiming everything that you've spent out. Like I said, everything from a TikTok promo, Twitch bits and subs that you guys are constantly dishing out to people, all the money you've made to your space bills. Like I said, I'll put a list for you guys and girls that you can claim. You can claim all of that money back. Why waste all of that money when you can get it all back into your pocket? It should go back into your stream, back into bigger ideas, back into paying things, whatever you want to use it for. The importance is getting all of that money back. Don't waste it, right? And so many streamers just waste it because they don't have a business. It doesn't matter what your business name's called. Maria, you could call it friggin' Pancakes. That could be your freaking business name. I own Pancakes. It's just, don't lose all of that money is what I'm saying. Don't lose that money. Whatever I show as like a massive loss at the end of the year, I get back. Everything that I donate to people, everything we do, all the giveaways, all the money that we put into this, we get it back. We get it all back. And it just goes to paying for everything else, right? I mean, Beefy, you already know about it, right? If you own a business, you already know exactly what's going on, right? You're not about to lose all that money that you put into that business, right? You want to get that back. And that's the bonus of owning a business. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, perfect. You know what I mean, Beef? That's perfect. That you've already got that set up. You've already got your account underway, and they'll just incorporate that with the business money that you're already making. You're already perfectly set up. Other than you guys just have to remember, you don't pay taxes on your Twitch money, right? So when you get all that money from Twitch, you should be smart and have a percentage of that set aside come tax time. So even though you claim it all back, you should still, just in case, have that rainy day Twitch tax fund in case, you know what I mean? You don't claim everything that you're supposed to claim, right? You should always kind of have some. So if you made $1,000 this month, you should put $100 of that into like a Twitch tax account. You know what I mean? Even if it's just your savings account and you call it a Twitch tax account, you could have a freaking envelope for all I care, right? At least take 5 or 10% of what you earn and just set it aside so you don't screw yourselves. You know what I mean? I literally have my account that the money goes into every month, and I have a tax account right beside it, which is basically a savings account, and that I have money in. So if you have a rainy day or you need something for your stream or you screw up on taxes, you have the money right there. Be smart about it, right? Be smart about it. And Maria, for you, honestly, between the subs and bits and your community, that it's time you started protecting yourself. Because Maria, if anyone's going to get partner who's closest, you're knocking on the door if you want to be. And you should really start to protect yourself. You should be having a company and writing all that off. Anything you do, write it off. Protect yourself. Is beneficial? Yes. So Kitty Cat, realistically, when you have a company, you should have company accounts that come with it, checkings and savings, right? We call it checkings and our tax account. So when you form a business, you're automatically going to go to your bank and have business accounts. God, somebody's spamming somebody's channel right now in Discord. That's hot. Yeah. So definitely, when you start a business, you want business accounts. Like realistically, your Twitch money should go straight into your business account. Yeah, somebody's getting hacked on somebody's platform. Whose is this? Boss Hogs. Oh my God. He just got hacked. That's what you guys are hearing. Boss Hog just had a hacker go in there. Yikes. So 100% Kitty Cat, if you're going to do it right and professionally, which Beefy already has it down and I do, when you form your company, you want a business account, a checking and a tax account. Your Twitch money should go directly into your business account. That way there's no mixing it up with your personal account, anything going out. And you got to realize, Kitty, when you go to print off every year, you're going to print off what you made on Twitch, for say, right? It's much easier to print that off from one account that's specifically just Twitch money coming in. Do you know what I'm saying? I can go to my bank and tell them, I just want the last 12 months printed off monthly of what I made from Twitch. They just print it off. Good luck for your bank trying to find through the 50 transactions you do a month out of your one. Well, today you had 7 transactions, sir. Let me look through them all. Wait, none of them were Twitch. Do you see what I'm saying? Make it streamlined and very efficient for yourselves. So anything to do with your stream or business should go through your stream or business account. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's so much easier at the end of the year when you go to do your taxes. You just go to your business account and you print off the 12 months that the money came in from Twitch, and there you go. It's a 10-second print off. You're done. That's what I made at Twitch this year. It's so much easier. If you integrate it with another account, you're screwed. Yep. And it's nothing to go into a bank and spend half an hour, make your business accounts, you're done. Right? You just put it in your registered business. So if Maria called her business Pancakes, she just goes and they would say, okay, Pancakes, here's your checking. And yeah. So yeah, but you're going to link that PayPal, Kitty, right? That PayPal has to have an account for it to go to. Yeah. But you can link your PayPal to your regular business account. So any money that we have paid into our PayPal automatically goes into my business account. Just link your PayPal with your business. So realistically, you're just streaming from anywhere that the money is going. You're linking it all to one place. Do you know what I'm saying? You want all of your money to link into one account, and that's your business account. My PayPal is linked to my business account. My Epic was linked to my business account. My Twitch to my business account. Somebody, literally, this guy's being hacked out of his yin yang. Yep. Sucks for his Discord. But yeah, what I'm saying is you can streamline, right? And Beef's already got his all streamlined. By him already having a business and the umbrella, he can incorporate his stream right underneath his business. He's good to go. Beef's good to go when it comes to business-wise. It'll be awesome. All right, dude. I'm literally gonna. This is why notifications get ripped on people's channels because of this. Yeah, that one's gone. So definitely. Maria, for sure. Everybody that is making, anywhere between anyone that's making your Twitch payout monthly, which is what, $100 to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. And we know that there's people that are making that or half of that. You know what I mean? It's very easy to add people subs and their bits to see what they make a month, right? It's not hard. So when you guys are making $200, $300, $500, $2,000 a month, you have to have a business. You have to have a business. You want all that money to come back. You want it to be protected. You want it to be easy come tax time. You want all your money going into one account. Streamline everything you're doing into your business account. Anything you buy goes underneath your business. Anything you claim underneath your business. Any money that can come from anywhere around, you know what I mean? Absolutely anywhere, whether it's merch, PayPal, Twitch, whatever, streamlines into your account. That's streamline yourselves, right? So, Christy, you already have a business. So what happens is underneath that business, that's where businesses become incorporated. So like I said earlier, if you have one business, you would incorporate that if you had, say, like 1 to 5 businesses underneath it. That's when it just becomes incorporated. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you have Amazon and then they have a bunch of businesses underneath that they own, right? Say they own Google, they own Twitch, they own this, they own that. That's why it's Amazon Incorporated, right? It's a corporation. Because anytime you have a business and you put others underneath, that's when you incorporate it. So I don't know if it's like 2 or 3 businesses underneath it before you incorporate it, or if you can have one business underneath it where they just fall into the same, where you can claim your stream underneath that business as well. You would have to ask your accountant, because every country's different, on the exact how many companies you can have underneath the umbrella, so we call it. So like I said, I could have GIVER90 up top, but if I owned 5 other businesses, I would have them underneath what we call the umbrella effect. I would incorporate this, right? So everything, all the businesses underneath would be part as that one corporation, right? But sometimes if you just own 2 companies, you don't have to incorporate them, right? The one company will automatically fall underneath. So if you're streaming, you could probably just put that underneath the one company and you wouldn't have a problem. But if you owned 3 or 4 different companies, then you would incorporate it and those would fall underneath the umbrella. That's where the corporation would cover all of those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're going to end it, obviously, right? Because we've already been an hour and 20 minutes, right? So like I said, each time we do this, we'll just spend like half an hour and just go over a topic. And that way you guys can ask all the questions, whatever you want. We have so much to share with you guys, right? So much to share with you guys. So hopefully that kind of helps you. If you guys have any questions before we go, feel free, put it in Discord. You guys see that we have 9 or 10 threads. Put it in Discord, ask questions. I'm always kicking around, right? I'm always kicking around. So yeah, we'll end the stream. We know everybody's busy, got stuff going on today, but hopefully that kind of helped you guys realize kind of what you should be doing to protect yourselves. And any questions at all, just hit me up on Discord. Hit me up. We can play games outside of streaming. I can do everything, right? Like Christy and I play outside of stream. We can literally get together on Xbox, play a few games, and I can answer questions, right? Or help you out. It's literally that easy. And again, Beefy, if you want to join the group, the invite's out there. You don't have to, of course. There's no pressure, dude. But now you know what the group's about and what we're just bringing and we offer to people. So you can let me know if you want to just do your own thing. And we're going to support the crap out of you. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in, the group for us to be supporting you. Of course, dude. I just wanted you to show up, kind of see what we do, and what we're going to do to help everybody take their streams to the next level, right? So again, you guys have any questions, girls? Hit me up in the streamer group on Discord 100%. If you want to play some games, let me know and we can go over stuff if you have any questions. But today, the only thing we get out of this for sure is protect yourselves, make sure you register a business, streamline everything so that the money goes to you guys into those accounts, and I can help you streamline everything. It's so much easier for you. You're protected, your copyrights, your content, everything's protected under that umbrella. So it's very important, and I can help you guys with it. So yeah, we'll end it there. You guys and girls have a great day. I'm going to be on later, of course, my normal time. And anytime I see you guys and girls streaming, you can count on me being there. I will support the crap out of you, no matter how much, how much we got to be there. We're going to be there for you and help you grow. So I will see you guys later on probably. And have a great Sunday. And again, any questions, hit me up in Discord. Again, Beefy, let me know if you want to join. The invite's there. If not, I totally understand. And yeah, we will talk to you guys and girls later. Have a good Sunday. And I'm out.